Hi, I'm Lauren from VlogVillage, and it's Friday.
Thank God it's
Okay, embarrassing stories, right? That's the subject here. Well, the truth is, I don't get embarrassed that often because if I did, then I would never stop being embarrassed because I am constantly falling down, saying silly stuff, and just all around being a big goof. Like for the fact that I've had a blown out knee and 7 concussions in the past 7 years, and I used to work at a place where I had to wear skates every day during my shift, and I have fallen down so many times in front of people and spilling stuff and blah blah blah. I'll have to go with something relatively recent that I embarrass myself quite a lot doing. I'm an American living in England. I mentioned that briefly in my last video, but yeah, I live in England, and you know, language is different here, and they say it's two countries separated by the same language. So, like, pants. The word pants is my favorite one that I always mess up. Pants in America are these. Pants in England are these. It's really confusing because I talk about trousers a lot, but then I say pants, and they laugh at me. Oh, and friggin', they call the sidewalk pavement? No, that one I do not accept. You walk on the side of the road. That's what happens. It's a sidewalk. There are others too, but I can't remember them right now, and I'm tired because I worked out today. Angel, you want to know why people watch wrestling still? Is really that like crazy to think about? Basically, it's like going to a play. It's just a performance. It's fun. And you know what? If it's immature, then so are action movies. And you know what? Action movies have been rehashing the same story over and over and over again. And yet, why do people like them? Because they like the action. They like fighting. They like violence. They like aggression. Same with wrestling. I also have to respond to Craig. The thing you said about Angel and Spider-Man and how his argument was weak. It's like, yeah, if you go to Japan, you will probably love it more than someone who hasn't been to Japan. Why? Because you understand it now. You got the full feeling, the full effect. And someone who hasn't experienced that can just kind of, have an infatuation with Japan. Whereas, you probably have an infatuation with Spider-Man. Whereas Angel will get down on his knees and suck his dick. Gladly. I have been in the room with him when he goes on about Spider-Man stories that I had never read or heard of, and I'll just sit there and listen to him. And yeah, the passion in his face, I just don't want to dash that by saying, I don't really care about Spider-Man. So I let him talk, because that kind of passion just shouldn't be squashed. You said that you didn't have friends who got you into comic books. Okay, well, you haven't been living under a rock. You knew comic books existed. You knew that Spider-Man was a comic book. You didn't make the effort. I blame you. You don't love Spider-Man. You don't. I don't either, but you don't.
thank God it's
Two countries separated. Yeah.